Hey guys, Timmy Osman back with another one. I just really wanted to do a quick video here. I just thought it was hilarious. Awake Souls and Ronnie are at it again, upvoting their own videos and buying subs. And really, if you guys want to prove, Ronnie and Jason, that you didn't buy subs for this video, please go ahead and show us the view count. Not only that, but actually the watch in minutes, because that would be very telling. This video literally 2 to 3 hours ago had 1.4K video or 1.4K views. Now it has 7.7K. So watch, you guys go go and just watch this video, man. It's just gonna keep rising and rising because they're literally so pathetic. They're so irrelevant that they're going to buy views. And so we have 7.7K views now in 8 hours, and you can go and look at how many views they usually get. It doesn't add up, doesn't make sense. They've definitely bought it, but not only that, they've also look at this. This is hilarious. 458 likes and one dislike. I think I know who that dislike is. It's not me, but I think I know. He might be in the comments right now. But 7.7K views, and there was 1.4K, and there was 20 comments. Now there's 47, which most of them are not even seeable, right? So thank you, Jim Panda, for going over there. And, giving your 2 cents. I'm surprised that you actually got through. These clowns monitor comments like Stasi's. But anyway, this is so pathetic. And if you guys think that buying views is gonna like do anything at all, it's gonna spread your yeshigui word or whatever, it's just not. Anyway, I scrubbed through this video for like 30 seconds, and it's some guy going on, and literally it is absolute nonsense. I did see a point where they did the old dearth video where George W. Bush Sr. is being rolled out, and they're like, oh, look, a blue screen, which doesn't make any sense on any level. Okay, we've already debunked that since day one when old Dirthy boy came out with a video and said, hey, look, there's a blue screen. Oops, they fucked up. It's so silly. First of all, it's a little blue screen. It's a Nomex demonstration screen that's actually in the payload. Not only that, it has white boxes on it. And so when we told Dearth this and he had to make a, semi retraction, he actually doubled down and said that it was some kind of a tracking screen, which doesn't make any sense at all. It's a stationary camera. You wouldn't need a tracking camera for that. And it doesn't make sense in another way that they have it on their website. Not only that, they have it on their website, many different demonstrations using the screen. It's just so you can basically see the dimensions in which they're doing their demonstrations. But it's so pathetic. You guys are so pathetic. And it's not even their video. It's like Team Yahweh Shai presents, and it's just some other dude's video. And when I scrubbed through it, the only good thing that I could find, and if there's any Globers that could help me with this one, I think that there are sometimes, maybe there is a good excuse for it, but sometimes it seems as though they are on strings. I forgot where it was when I was scrubbing through here. So if you can watch this part around 20 minutes, it kind of does look like they're on strings, and one time like some guy's grabbing for it. And it does look like that to me. So maybe they do that for some other reason, but it does look pretty sketchy. It's about the only thing that I've ever seen, truthfully, on the Flat Earth disinfo side. Oh, look at that. Isn't that hilarious? That has some credibility, but maybe there's an excuse for it. I don't know. I really don't. The ISS is up there, no matter what you say. or something that looks exactly like the ISS, and that just begs more questions to me. But to buy views, to buy thousands of views, and like really, like somebody comes by and like, oh yeah, they got 458 likes and one dislike. Yeah, that's legit. They get 7K views in like 8 hours, which really, they've gotten 6K views in the past 2 or 3 hours, like I said. So this is a total bot operation, total jokery, because these guys are clowns. And if you're gonna buy little Thailand subs or whatever, it's not spreading the truth. It's not spreading anything at all. But your willingness to be deceitful to your own subscribers, really. And this isn't the first time that Awake Souls has been caught buying subs. He had one video that was like 30K views all of a sudden, and all the rest of their videos get like 100 views. So in the future, guys, I would just suggest to not go so hard with it. You know, don't get on all your troll accounts that you probably made in the past couple months. And, you know, when you guys were away or whatever, jacking each other off or whatnot. But don't go so hard with it, because it's obvious. It's like, it's so fucking obvious. It's ridiculous. Oh, then we got this disinfo, right? Probably some of the people that died in the crash, and you know, there's, oh, this guy looks like this guy, and this guy's got the same name, and they're twins. Look at that. So this is complete disinfo, misinfo. And what, you know, my problem with this is these religious people like Rand Campbell go around and they're literally lying through their teeth due to their own ignorance. And truthfully, as I know it, lying, even if it's due to your own ignorance, is, you know, not going to be acceptable to, you know, when you're at the pearly gates. But yeah, I mean, all of this stuff, if you logically go through it, it just begs more questions, right? Like, oh, they're using gel in the space station. Well, it's like, and their hair is standing straight up like that, you know? And then sometimes they say that they're underwater in the space station and their shirts aren't wet and their hair's not wet, and they're obviously like not on some oxygen tank, and like they're just so fucking stupid. It's so painful to watch. It's so painful to watch. And I caught a little bit of Nate's show earlier. I'm pretty much not really watching this shit anymore. It's rehashed absolute garbage. But I would suggest to go watch Nate's show from earlier, because it's funny. He's like, where's the curvature? Where's the curvature? He's full of fucking piss and vinegar until they, you know, the reasonable people that question things come on, the actual skeptics, they come on and start questioning this accusation, that, or assertion rather, from Riley and Chemburn guy, Ranty Rant, that they can see Ireland from like 150 miles away on the ground, right? And this just flies in the face of, oh, why can't we see, you know, Paris from New York and all this stuff? Well, shit, you can see 150 miles away according to these two people, and they're the only people that have ever seen anything like that, you know? And they were destroyed, okay? Their assertions were wrong, of course, and people come on, and what's funny is, Nate, you shut your fucking pie hole, didn't you? You shut your pie hole when people came on and asked credible questions. And even Ranty Rant at one point says, he pulls up this composite image, and Jim asks him a question, and he's like, well, it has to be. And everyone just starts laughing, because it's hilarious, man. The hypocrisy, the absolute idiocy, the intellectual dishonesty continues on. And really, it's not cute anymore. It's not fun anymore. This used to be somewhat of a legitimate inquiry, but really what we have is people that just completely deny one set of evidence and completely will jump on any evidence that goes with their bias. Not only that, not ask any questions, not have the same scrutiny that they have for the globe. So they're not after the truth. They're really, really bias-ridden people. And it's sad to see. It's actually really sad for me to see Nate in the past week or two just being a complete dick. Just a little limey cunt, man. Just anybody who comes on, just an asshole to all these people that come on. And what I always have thought is, like, at the end of the day, the earth will continue to be a sphere no matter how many tantrums these people throw, no matter how much kicking and screaming they do. It does not matter, because the facts are the facts. You can take some imagery and say, hey, this is too far and there should be more curvature. But you know what? Even if I saw that, I would be like, well, what about these 20 other things that match up to the globe? What about the star trails? What about all this? And this all gets swept under the rug for these observations that usually are completely misconceptions, misleading, misinformation, or just completely wrong. So Riley will continue to be the joker that he is. And like I said, anybody who comes on here and debates them, just have it in your heart and completely know that you're right and they're wrong. And they will continue to be wrong. And they will continue to live in their subjective world that is flat. And that's okay. Like, I have no problem with that. I don't. I don't have problems with people that want to deny evidence right in front of their face, say that this is, Soundly's work is like straight lines, or, curved linear perspective, or Jaron going on about, hey, look at this plane. It just, he gets onto Soundly, right? Gets onto Soundly and uses his work without any permission, then bans, of course, Bob bans him in the chat, right? And so, of course, Soundly's a nice guy. He's not saying anything like rude or anything like that. Bans him in the chat and continues to push mis and disinformation, saying, hey, look at this plane. It looks like it's going below the curvature, but look, hey, look, there's buildings and there's bridges and all this kind of stuff. But then you have to follow these logical conclusions for yourself and be like, well, it's dark out, right? And he's saying that all of these things are obstructing this plane as it's landing. Well, how come we can't see the lights? Was there a power outage? Or are these planes landing in complete dark? Like, it's just a joke. And now they found this new word, like I said, curved linear perspective. And it continues on. So I talked to Jaron and I said, you're a piece of shit. You're a scammer. And you're pathetic, dude. And he's like, well, I could go to Burger King and make more money than that, than I'm making in, flat earth. And he calls me an idiot. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? The hypocrisy is just absolutely hilarious, guys. These people are so pathetic. It's painful to watch. It's painful to watch. But the pain subsides when I start thinking about how they're absolutely wrong and they're chasing their tails like a little chihuahua in circles and circles and circles. And at the end of the day, the earth will not ever be flat, And I'll jump ship once you guys get the evidence, once you guys can model it and have any kind of predictive capability like the sphere Earth has. You go and watch Flat Earth Asshole, and he's like, oh, this map doesn't work, and, this plane flight doesn't work on the Flat Earth map, and he just continues to think that the Earth is flat. He's literally proving the sphere Earth, but he continues to think with this presupposition that the Earth is flat, that all of these maps and models are wrong. It's like, dude, go and have that scrutiny for the globe again, man. You might not think that you're upside down. John LeBon's upside down. You might not think that, gravity's real. But dude, all of the fucking observations work. And this is why Dell and all these people will continue to chase their tail. So, you know what? Smile about it. It's funny. It's fun that, if you think the earth is a sphere, if you believe it, if you know it, you're right. You're way more objectively right than any of these clowns that go around and try to have any kind of ad hoc excuse, reasoning. It's just, they will never be right, And we have decent people going on there to try to help these people. Like I tried to help Dell in the past. And he just doesn't want help, right? He doesn't want to help himself. He wants to think that water is flat. And old Somley, he's just waiting until the perfect time to get that pictures and video. And all of this is just some kind of a ruse in their head because water is flat and gravity is fake. And this all goes back to thinking, Patricia Steere and Mark Sargent and all these clowns that came out and tricked these people, man. Dubé, oh, he's a shill now. Well, didn't he trick you that the fucking earth is flat? All these people are shills but themselves now. I mean, they're just going to continue to claw at each other's necks, man. The globe earth is set. The science is set. Yes, things can change with better equipment and stuff like that, better observations, absolutely. But it's not going to change so much that the earth becomes concave. It's not going to change so much that the earth becomes flat. The shape is very defined in simple observations. Simple observations that they will literally stick their head in the sand and not even be able to conceptualize the most simple thing. They cannot concept. When I say that there's two celestial points, north and south, and arc star trails over your head at your zenith, that goes over their head. Well, that can work on a flat earth. That's what Dell told me just the other week. Yeah, you just turn around and the stars are going the other way. I mean, he has no idea because they cannot conceptualize these things. They've completely become dogmatic in the idea because of simple things like water's flat and there's no measurable curvature. Even though we got people like Jesse Kozlowski and Soundly's getting video and images while a guy is actually measuring it with actual tools. Well, you need to use a spirit level because water's flat. Damn. You're so lost, man. And I don't feel bad for you. You can't feel bad for somebody that falls into a cult and cult mentality. You can't feel bad for him. Mostly in the flat earth. Like, I understand, maybe some other cults, like maybe Mormonism or something. Maybe that. I don't know. They're great people, I hear. But as far as the shape of the earth, and he's so angry about it. We're going to get to the bottom of it. It's like, dude, it's the least of anybody's worries on this planet right now. Like, no one fucking cares about the shape of the earth. You guys are being made fun of, as you should be made fun of. Because you're following a joke, a meme, a ridiculous thing. Like, oh yeah, all of the scientists are so stupid. All of the astronomers are so dumb. They're living on a flat earth and they just think of it because of pictures. That's what I mean. We are dealing with the detritus of conspiratorial minds in the flat earth, right? We have a lot of conspiracy-minded people that didn't fall for it. And maybe they don't know the ins and outs of the spherical model, but they knew enough to know that, memes pop up, psyops pop up, and they didn't want to get into it, right? And you can't even, for most people, they can't even get past the logical block that the earth is flat and everybody just, yep, we just learned it in school. It's a sphere because we saw pictures. Give me a break. This stuff gets so advanced, it will blow your mind. And I never talk about these advanced things. Go look at Kepler's laws. Go look at the differential equations, Trying to understand that without any kind of a trigonometry background will fucking blow your mind. It will blow your mind. It doesn't mean that it's true, but it has predictive capability in our world, right? And so Nate and all these clowns, Anthony Riley and all these idiots will go around, angular size, Pontchartrain. I mean, they have like 3 subjects that they continue to go on about. And they don't want to touch on the other ones that are blatantly in our face. Like the sun and the moon rising and setting. I mean, guys, you can't even explain that. It doesn't change in angular size throughout the day or night. Or for the moon a little bit, but very, very small. And it sets, right? Does it go into the flat earth? Or does it goes so far away that it just Set from bottom up. That doesn't even make any logical sense, man. Then you got people like Arwen, they're like, oh, it's a projection. Oh, I'm a wood elf. I'm a high elf. That guy is a fucking clown, man. And he's literally living in a delirium. He's living in his own reality, which is fine. But he literally thinks it's truth. And what's funny about this whole thing is everybody's got their own version of the flat earth. Like, there's pretty much one version of the sphere model, and we're pretty much all on the same page. Some know a little more than others. Some think they know more than others, and whatnot. But as for the flat earth, everybody's got their own fucking theories. That's how you know it's wrong, man. They don't know. You got people like Bob and Jerry. Oh, Bobby and Jerry. They're just going to sit there for years and years doing this conspiracy fucking ancient aliens garbage, man. The joke is on you, Burger King boy. Go to Burger King, Jerry. Go make some more money at Burger King, bro. You know, be the man in the fucking house. I'm a business owner. I push the flat earth meme. And I'm on Truth Frequency Radio talking to Eddie Bravo. And, you know, I mean, give me a break, man. You guys are so pathetic. You guys are so pathetic. I mean, for years and years to do this. I can't believe it. I can't believe that you have fools that lead around with you and you're just leading them off the bridge. Then you get these religious people that fall into it, and those people are fucked for life, man. Those people are fucked. Sorry, but I mean, it's in the Bible, man. He spread out the earth and that means it's flat, goddammit. Got cat's eyes saying, oh, this is... I think that girl's fucking retarded or something. Sorry, but I think she's retarded or half retarded or something. The Lord, he wants me to spread the flat earth truth and just fucking idiot, dude. Seriously, like these people are not smart enough to know like half the fucking arguments, and then they go around. They're like, "Oh man, I learned so much about the globe model, man. It's like the Redux version from Eric Dubay, bruh." I'm just sitting back and, you know what? I rarely watch this shit. But it's starting to make me just laugh, man. Like, really? It just makes me laugh. Because most of these people literally are sitting in their parents' bedroom or their house and in their basement or their attic or whatever. And some of them are like 40, 50 years old. And they believe the earth is flat, man. They think that they know it all because they watched a few videos on YouTube. They've been re-indoctrinated. They've been re-educated through the flat earth sophism psyop Trojan horse meme pushed by people like Eric Dubay, Mark Sargent, and Patty Steer. Kyle Patty Steer. It's a fucking cult. It's a fucking cult of denial, presuppositions, and dogma. That's all it is, man. It's unfortunate you got people like IPS. Oh, it sounds so smart. Oh, it sounds so smart. Oh, look at this. Look at Neil deGrasse Tyson. Oh my gosh. Got a raging clue over here. You're a fucking idiot, dude. Got a $7,500 fucking sticker on a rocket that keeps falling off fucking trucks, dude. Oh my god. I didn't think that the infinite regression that is the flat earth could get any worse, but it has, man. It has, dude. You guys got no fucking evidence. You got your pipe dream that you're just trying to make excuses for, man. Oh, I'm playing violins for every single one of you that have been trapped in this sophism psyop Trojan horse meme of 2014. The reemergence of absolute garbage that is pushed by Robotham, the fucking Sir Samuel Robotham. You know, and that's another thing. They're so hypocritical. They're like, oh, the Freemasons are doing it, but this Freemason's okay. He's cool. And then they're like, oh, the military-industrial complex, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, man, Admiral Byrd. He's like a fucking admiral, dude. Really? He's telling you the truth, the admiral? Oh, the military-industrial complex is bad, but come on, man. Seriously. Oh, it's compartmentalized, but the admiral telling us the truth. Oh, I gotta quit this, man. I gotta quit this video. It's been fun, right? I might delete my main account and just have videos like this on this one, dude. Because it's too funny, man. The people that are going to follow me will find my videos, and the scumbags can fuck off, dude. Because I'm going to make fun of your dumbasses. You guys are fucking stupid, man. You guys are stupid. And you think you know it all. And you don't. This has been Timothy Osman with another public service announcement. Thank you so much.